And the heck with this timer, I guess. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello. Hi, Bloopster. How are you? I hope you're doing fantastically. Um, I am back. I haven't streamed in like a week. I'm back. I'm ready to play some Phasmo. I missed it. I still can't wait for the next update. That would be amazing. But you know, I'll take what I can get. Hope my audio sounds okay. Hope everything is running okay for everyone. Um, but yeah, I'm here to stream again, guys. This is exciting. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm great. Yay. Pony the Tiger would be proud. Um, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm pretty okay. Work was pretty rough last night, but I'm managing. I needed to stream. I want to stream. I enjoy streaming. Streaming is actually a lot of fun for me. Like I genuinely enjoy it, so I can't really complain. Um, but you know, you know. Well, how it goes. What you up to, Blue? Anything exciting going on? Anything fantastical with any luck? With any luck, of course. Ooh, and while we are sitting here talking, I'm going to go ahead and get the game and whatnot set up properly. That way I can just go ahead and play. I don't have any plans in terms of what I'm exactly doing this morning. I just wanted to play some Phasmo for now. Might switch to something else later. Haven't really decided. Like I said, I haven't streamed in about a week. Been taking some time off, just getting my brain functioning correctly. That's always fun. But I'm here. I am here. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and get the game swapped over, shall we? And cut my audio because that was loud. At least in my headset it was. But yeah, I think I'm actually good to go. Everything's running great. Oh my god. Having your computer actually physically connected to the router is the greatest instead of relying completely on Wi-Fi to do your streaming with. We had better Wi-Fi, maybe it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But anywho, let's get a plan. I'll just add everything. Do I have everything? So somebody was complaining last time I played. Who was it? Maddie said that I didn't grab everything. I do have everything now, which is good. And you can't hear my air conditioner in the background. Yay. Um, let's start off with the normal amount of Nightmare. Now, the recent update patch type thing. Thank you, Bloopster. I appreciate that. I really do. The recent patch basically they put out fixed like one thing with the spirit box, but they made it to where the 3 new ghosts no longer have a higher chance of being the ghost. So it is back to hopefully being completely randomized, which I'm excited for because I would love to play some different types of ghosts. Let's get started, shall we? Shall we? That does sound fantastic after all. Oh my god, I feel like I've come home. The point of view seems strange. No? Is it just me? I just haven't played in a while, jeez. Alright, Nightmare difficulty, candles all the way, screw everything else. Capture photo, detect presence, motion sensor, crucifix, easy stuff. Well, one hard one, one potentially easy, one just flat out hard. Wait, one flat out easy. What am I talking about? I don't know. Breaker's on. Is this open? Ooh, it is. That is a viable hiding spot. That's nice. There's the bone. Is that carpet always messed up like that? Very strangely. I don't know. I will say I have the air conditioner comes on every now and then, and it does make it a lot harder to hear anything in game, which really sucks. Oh no, I am dropping frames. There's the mirror. That's not supposed to be happening now. Let's see if I can fix that, shall we? Do, 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 do. There, all fixed. Much better. It's weird. It doesn't say I'd lagged frames. Okay. That's new. I did hear a window get knocked on just a second ago. All of these are open. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. I could use the mirror to figure it out. I don't think it's been like that. Sirens blare and warning lights flash. Gamerman, shit, we forgot that was live. Gamerdad actually totally calm. No big deal. Just drop by and say hi. Hi guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing wonderfully. What you guys up to? Gamer! No idea where the ghost is. Hasn't been very active. I've been, honestly haven't been paying the most attention. That's open. Interesting. Hug. Yay. That hiding spot's closed off. Interesting. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's not terribly active, which rules out a couple of ghosts potentially. Lots of hugs. All the hugs. I love the hugs. That makes me happy. Everybody love each other. That's all I can ask. There is no sound. Nothing's been thrown. Nothing's been moved. Interesting. I have no idea where the ghost is. That's probably just, I didn't hear a blowing out sound. That's probably just the candle going out. Nothing in here has been touched. Okay. Going to the family reunion today? Yay! That sounds fun. I haven't been to a family reunion in ages. It's been a long time since I've been to a family reunion, actually. Last one I remember going to was at a state park near my hometown. I think that was like elementary school still. Maybe middle school, but I feel like I'm pushing my luck a little bit with that. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Is this ghost? Okay. Well, I can get a couple of things out of the way, like take some pictures. So there's that. I was in middle, you're in elementary school. You're probably right. You're probably right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab thermometer. I'm going to grab picture camera. Then I will get the candle set up so I can wander around the house with just a candle for a minute. Do. Okay, there's that. And let's go ahead and get a picture of this bone. Thank you. All right, let's get it in here. Any cold temps in here? Oh, hell no. Fucking 18 degrees Celsius. It's too much. 4.7. I found the ghost room. Or did I? I don't think that was a false reading. I think this is right. That keeps going up, though. You can get a false reading on occasion from certain ghosts. Ah, it's in here. Cool. My sanity actually fell a little bit. I probably get too far away from the candle, which is probably why the lights flickered. It was actually giving some indication. This is very shade-like. Coolio. I do need to get a motion sensor, but let's go ahead and get a couple of things set up. Why the hell not? Dad, greetings. Oh, I'm so happy to be walking in. I have the ability to walk down the stairs. It's such fun and a relief. I'm so happy, Gamer Dad. I really am. I'm so happy that you're feeling better. That makes such a big difference. It really does. Oh man. Should have left that in the house. It really is. It really is a relief. Like it's genuinely makes me happy. I can only imagine not being able to walk for long periods of time. Of course, it's on top of the nasty rug. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of wondering if that nasty rug bit is like the ghost messed it up, or if it's just always like that. I don't know. Any ghost orbs? Not that I can tell. Well, do do do. Do 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 do. Is it still in here? Ooh, it is. Look at this fancy stuff. Got them low temperatures. Awesome. Let's head back out to the truck. First, thank everyone for the support throughout this trial. It's hard, however we got through it. I'm glad. I really am, Gamer Dad. Now we got to get you back up to running, and then we will be set. What should I take with me? I'll let my sanity fall just a little bit. I have a feeling it wasn't doing anything because my sanity wasn't low, which means there's a decent chance that there's one of two types of ghosts. It's either a shade, because shades aren't very active, but they tend not to be active when multiple people are around, not just when you're by yourself. There's also one of the new ghosts, which becomes more active the lower your sanity is. It's not this one. It is the Moroi. The weaker their victims, the stronger they become, yeah. In a minute, I'm gonna give it a little bit of... Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here? Where are you? F3, that just means it threw something. Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here? Probably no spirit box, and just threw something else. EMF5. Alright. Coolio. Alright, that part's done. I'm gonna go take a pill. It touched the... Which door did it just touch? Is it this one? Maybe? Maybe not. That's okay. That's okay. Nightmare on this map is either the worst possible thing or the easiest possible thing. There's never really an in-between. Apparently my sanity hasn't fallen. Huh. Weird. I guess the lights are just doing their job. So I have EMF 5. Moroy's not even an option for that. Jeez. What is that? Oh, it's just the light off the little shoulder thing I have. That's annoying. Flickering lights. All right. I have a feeling we're not going to get dots. It's not freezing temps. It's not ghost orbs. We don't have to worry about a... Oh, dots. Yep, that is dots. I was wrong. All right, Wraith, Raiju, Oni, or Goryo. Scheiße. It's not an Oni. Onis are incredibly active. It might be a Goryo. All right, let me do a Wraith check while I've got a moment. Let me get these in there first. All right, so I'll do a Wraith check first. While I'm in there, I can do a Goryo check. EMF 5 again. Oh, that's 3. Okay, go ahead and turn that back on. Do. Not too bad, not too bad if I do say so myself. Alright, I need to get motion sensors in there as well. I need to get this. I'll get fresh. I don't want this. Can I put this back down? Oh, I thought I'd seen something that they added where you could put these back down. That would be amazing. But you can't, which is really annoying. Balls. Oh well, let's grab another one of these, and there's a UV light in there, so I'll just grab a candle. Do. All right. I'll just hold on to this. Come on, go step in my salt. Step in and show me how salty you can be. Is it still over here? 7.8. 7.0. 7.7. Did it move? No, 4.8. It's still over here. Okay. I think I just chose bad spots for the salt. Dad heard you talking to the spirit box. Went, I'm here, Oa. Can you hear me? I'd explain live chats again. That's okay. That's okay, Gamer Dad. I know you're joking. Oh, it blew out my candle. Well, stand under the light, I guess. Why are you flickering this light? You're supposed to be over there. Yeah, oh god, we've got feeties. It's not a wraith. Let me get some of them juicy feet pics. Is that the only one I get, really? That's all you're gonna give me. Well, you suck. Alright, so it cannot be a wraith. It's probably not an Oni, which makes it a Goryo or a Raiju. And I think I know the best way to check for that, yeah. Oh, geez. Wrong light. That one. Alright, let's see if I can see a Raiju on camera, but not in person. Sometimes you've really got to find, like, the best spot to stick. Okay, I don't think I saw... I know I saw that on camera. I don't think I saw that in person, though. I hear you going this way. I know I saw 1 foot picture. Where the hell? No? Nothing? Alright, let me keep checking Goryo just in case, because I didn't think to look up the last time you walked across it. That was really dumb of me. Shouldn't have done that. Any day now. Anything? Okay. In a minute, I'm gonna give it. I have a thing from TikTok just stuck in my head perpetually. The problem is if it moves. I don't think a Goryo does move, does it? Rarely seen far from their place of death. So Goryo. What the fuck? That scared the crap out of me. What the hell kind of a noise was that? I know they changed all the... I keep hitting the wrong button. I hope that last picture counted. Jesus Christ. The last picture did count. Okay. Jeez, that scared me. I have not heard the sound of a ghost on wood floors yet. That's interesting. Pretty sure this is just going to be a Goryo. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, 100% Goryo. I did not see that in person, but I did see it on camera. Sweet. Just gonna leave that there. From here on out, I'll take this. This is an easy ghost hunt so far. I say right as I'm about to die. Do I still not need pills? Are you kidding me? Are they bugged? Or do I not need them? That's so confusing. Motion sensors, camera, and crucifix. Alright, I'll go put these down. Okay, that should easily be able to capture that. So if I may ask, Owen, I apologize for my lack of understanding, but why do you find ghost hunting so much fun? So, in real life, Oa does not prescribe to the idea of ghosts. There's just not any actual evidence for it. Almost every ghost hunting TV show has been proven fake. And like over essentialized specifically just so they can get more people watching it, which, you know, is the way it goes. I also don't tend to subject to the idea of the supernatural in a general sense. This is fun because one, there's always the possibility of being scared during a hunt, which I really enjoy. I enjoy the multiplayer aspect and being able to hunt with other people also because that's just fun. It's always, oh, they hit the motion sensor. Cool. It's always fun hearing other people get freaked out and scared, and I'm just kind of like, why are you scared? What are you scared of? But I've also played this game for over 350 hours at this point. Like, I've played so much of this game. I can actually tell you exactly how much I've played. Because I'm kind of curious, because it should be a lot more by now. Let's see. Phasmophobia. I'm currently sitting at 370 hours. So, you know, quite a bit. But yeah. And I like the different interesting, I like the idea of ghosts and the horror themes. I love the idea of them trying to scare you and even kill you because of, like, just because they're aberrant spirits that couldn't move on because they grew angry and bitter and want to like pull people out of life to join them because they're lonely or whatever. Like, I love that from a narrative perspective because I'm a little bit of a storyteller because I play Dungeons and Dragons and I attempt to help my players tell stories together. And I just find the idea of them fascinating, but I don't actually prescribe to the idea of ghosts myself, if that makes sense. It's a weird dichotomy. Plus, this is the first game I ever streamed. I was very excited to stream it when I did. And it is the game I played when I hit affiliate status on Twitch, which is how you can actually start making money while you play when you're streaming. And I kind of consider it my home. I've played a lot of this game. I love it. I really do love it. It's a ton of fun. The ghost has turned off the breaker. Interesting. But I hope my roundabout, not quite clear answer was an answer for you. Hi, Innocent Bubble. How are you? Hope you're having a glorious day today. Welcome, of course, to more ghost hunts. This is what we do here. Ooh, I heard something get thrown. So, how's your day going, Innocent Bubble? Hope everything's going differently. You have the Rona? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I had the Rona at 1.2. God, that was what, last year? I think toward the beginning of last year. I think it was. Could be wrong. I myself, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing fairly well, all things considered. Uh, but I hope that I can attempt to make your day a little better just by being here, and maybe I'll be entertaining. I don't know. That's for everyone else to decide. And there's one downside to being a Twitch streamer. Like, you know, entertaining people is very subjective from person to person, so you never know what you're gonna get. Uh, uh, yeah, no, it's fun. Yeah, right. Yeah, Rona was amazing. Like, it's the best thing that ever happened. Has that plant always been there? Is this a new plant? Am I crazy? Is this new foliage? I genuinely have no idea. Entertain me, human. Dad and I must bid farewell. We have a 2 hour drive ahead of us. We love seeing you, Bloopster and Noah. Have a wonderful day, and big love to you both. Love you guys too. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your family reunion, and please have a safe drive. Definitely. Don't walk so much that you hurt yourself, especially if it's like at a state park or something. So you walk outside a lot. Just be careful. Throw these in here. You know what? As I can. Yeah. Yes. Please be careful. Be all of the carefuls. I'm gonna grab 2 more of these. I'm also gonna grab the last camera because I don't have a ghost photo. And we will attempt to wrangle this ghost. Honestly, all I'm trying to do at this point is get a photo of it and prevent it from hunting with a crucifix, so... And there went the breaker again. You know what? I actually like leaving that out here. One thing I like doing when I'm by myself is I love just leaving flashlights around like the location. That way I can see if the lights ever go out. It's great. Unfortunately, you can only hold one flashlight at a time. But whatevs. Do 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 do. Boop. Let me grab one last flashlight, and I will be golden. So, Innocent Bubble, what have you been doing? What have you been doing with your extra time that you've had? And I really hope the Rona's not too bad for you. I do. I know multiple people that had it that it was pretty bad. What was I doing out here? Flashlight. Grab another lighter. Why not? Just in case. And this. Been in bed most of the time. Pretty sick. Sometimes I try to play games. My reactions are so slow. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, I can't grab that. Screw it. I'll just go wander around in the dark and turn the breaker back on. Ooh, that is a solid EMF 5, I hear. How you doing, Mr. Ghosty? At least you're resting, yeah. Find something, like, if you have anything relaxing you like to play, that's what I recommend. That's what I ended up doing most of the time. Though, to be fair, I think I was playing World of Warcraft at the time, too. But yeah, I definitely recommend playing something relaxing. Like, I don't know, maybe The Sims or Minecraft or whatever you happen to be into. Stardew Valley is a good choice. And just kind of chilling. Something that doesn't require fast reflexes. You can just kind of chill with it. Stardew, I can just be brain dead while playing that. Yeah, I feel that. That's a game that I've considered streaming a decent amount. like at least some of, because I've never gotten very far in it. I think I've gotten into fall, because I know you start off in no, you start off in the spring. So I've gotten into the summer, but I've never really gotten past that because I'll like get like bored and end up getting distracted and playing something else. You love Stardew streams? I there's the Lady of Chaos, who I watch fairly regularly whenever I can catch her. Um, like her streams are very relaxing. Um, that should have dropped my sanity enough. Hi, Flico. How's it going? How are you today? Welcome to some Phasmo. All I want the ghost to do is appear, scare the crap out of me, and let me take a picture of it. Or it'll just give me EMF 5 again. That's fine. That's fine. It's just a Goryo. I'll be fine. Makes you want to play it now. What? Stardew Valley? Stardew is fun. It is. Stardew is fun to play with other people as well. I think I've only played it with one other person once, and it wasn't for very long. Actually, Lady of Chaos and I have spoken about playing Stardew Valley together. I'm going. Today was nuts. Had to cook, clean for house inspection, played some World of Warcraft again for the first time in forever. Well, I'm glad you got some WoW in. Hope the house inspection went well. I haven't played WoW in probably, it's going on a year at this point. I think it was right before I started streaming was the last time I played WoW, which was last September. It's tomorrow, so don't know yet. Okay. You played it with me. It probably was with you that I played with last time, Bloopster. I don't think I've played it since the last time you and I played it together. They have a new expansion coming out at the end of the year. Thanks for the photo. And give me the flashlight. Now I just need a crucifix and I'm good. Actually, I can just sit here like this and I'm fine. Case number 672. I first played World of Warcraft during the Mist of Pandaria expansion, which was a number of years ago. And I really loved it. I really genuinely enjoyed it. And then I ended up having to, like, I played it for a while and then had to stop playing it because the laptop I was playing on it, like, just bit the dust. I stopped not long after they brought out Shadowlands. See, I came back to it during Shadowlands, and I was just kind of disappointed with it. Like, it's basically the... Well, that's not annoying at all. It's basically the same game. But... like, it's just... I don't know. There's... something about the start, like, I miss all the old dungeons and everything, and I know you can do the thing where you can go back and play those old dungeons with people if you want to, but I miss all the old dungeons and, like, that being the main part of the game and getting to explore the world instead of the main startup for everybody is, like, what is it, the, I know you've got the main tutorial mission at the beginning, which I do like the tutorial mission. I think that was a good idea. And, spawned outside his area. He went and checked a different closet. That's hilarious. Where is he now? Is he in the basement? I'm sorry for the car alarm, guys. It is very annoying, I know. Alright, I have 30 seconds to go turn off the car alarm, because that's frustrating. Oh my god. Hit the crucifix, you butthole. Yeah, the two starting areas, like the one for the Why did I just hear creepy breathing for no apparent reason? Because it changed rooms. I thought Gorios weren't supposed to change rooms. Bye, Bloopster. Appreciate the alert. Oh, well, it changed rooms. Might have to call this hunt a bust. I still have all my pills. I could go that route. I was like, I'll do dungeons for hopefully XP grinds and some better gear, and it pretty definitely was toxic. The tank was calling me and the other hunter stupid cunts and dumb fuckwits, and it was brutal because we didn't have the interrupt spell on our taskbar. Yeah, yeah. This is one of the. This is one of the. It's definitely one of the downsides to playing like a lot of any game that's online, I guess. Um, I I did try classic WoW when it came out, and I was I was interested in trying it because I was like, what was World of Warcraft like when it started? And it was so slow. Oh my god, you had to run everywhere. It was so fucking slow. Like everything was slow. The leveling was slow. Everything was drawn out. You didn't get hardly any money in the game, and I was like, this is abysmal. I can see how it got big, especially considering the time period it came out. But yeah, it was rough. Though everybody I talked to on there was incredibly nice. Like everybody was always willing to help you out and like help you get to places and teleport you if they could. Like it was interesting. It was the tank's fault for pulling like three different mobs and the healer not being able to keep up. That's entirely fair. That's I believe that wholeheartedly. I think I'm good. I know it's a Goryo because I couldn't see it in person on dots, but I saw it on camera. So let's hotbox the room and GTFO. I like WoW. I do. But I love the lore of WoW, and I love the world of Warcraft. Like, I love the world itself. I love the lore of all the different races and all the different characters and all the different like factions and whatnot. I love all of that. I think it's a lot of fun. World of Warcraft is definitely not a game I go to for the mechanics. Um, but I feel like a lot of that old lore has just been kind of swept under the rug with some of the new updates. So I don't know. It's awful since I was on a server in America. It's a newbie server. That's yeah, that's pretty fucking abysmal. Sorry, that does really suck. Some people though. Some people though. I wonder how big WoW's player base is at the moment. I know Blizzard has been doing terribly just as a company overall because they keep doing really, really stupid shit. It's telling the tank to chill because it's a game. They need a life. Yeah, yeah, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I think if there's any game I was going to take 100% seriously, it would not be WoW. It's been out for way too long for that. I wouldn't be adverse to streaming it at some point, though. I'd have to wait until I had more space on my hard drive. I really, really need to get a fucking SD card. Oh my god. EMF, crucifix, and a ghost event. Candle time. Always the candle. 2021, MAU count had dropped to 26 million. It's 2022, around 4.8 million people subscribed to World of Warcraft. There are at least 34,000 WoW active players at any given moment. That's still not terrible. Like, it's definitely not what it used to be, but yeah, it's not terrible at all. It definitely has a. Do I hear something? Well, it's upstairs. could have sworn that I could hear like the sound of running water or something. Yeah, I see the mirror. Thank you. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard the sound of running water. See if I can. Oh, and I found the bone. Sweet. Well, let's see if the breaker's in here or if it's in the basement. It's in here. Good. Do 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 do. That locker's open. Good to know. It is definitely upstairs. That is not a hiding spot. Just looking for hiding spots at this point. Is this one open? Nope. Cool. So if something happens, run to the garage. Okay. Do 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 do. I don't really need this. Boop. Okay. Let's get a move on, shall we? I feel kind of anxious because for the next 2 weeks there's a person I've never met running the store at work, and I've got to run the store for an hour by myself while she has lunch. Interesting. Do you have a particular reason to be nervous, or is it like a general type of anxiety? Or are they just giving off like bad vibes or something? Just out of curiosity, to be fair. Let's get that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, excuse me. Boss will be turning on the cans, and if I get everything done in the first 50 odd minutes, as I usually do, it's not going to look good. Why is it not? Why is it bad that you get everything done in the first 50 minutes? Like, honestly, when it, like, depending on where I'm working, that sounds like me. I just tend to get everything done as fast as I can, though it's partially intentional. That way I have time to actually sit and relax if I want to. And it is not a hallway ghost. Interesting. This was the first door it touched. No. Oh, yes, definitely in here. All right, good to know. I'm just going to leave this here. It's touching a lot of stuff. It's good to know. As I'm there 3 hours, and if I'm just standing there doing nothing, then I get a Facebook messaging me telling me to do something. I mean, if everything's done, what does it matter? I guess the real question is, what type of job do you work? I know I used to work at used to be front desk supervisor at a hotel, and I worked night shift like fairly often. Said he'd be watching the cams. I don't know if he meant it or not, or he's trying to freak me out. I would probably play it safe. But yeah, I used to work front desk supervisor at a hotel, and I would try to get everything done as fast as I could, just so I'd have more time to sit there and do nothing. But on the bright side, like, the boss couldn't check me on cameras, which is funny because our general manager also ran a hotel right across the street from us at the same time, and there were cameras in the lobby there, and he would check it in the middle of the night, and if the person there wasn't at the front desk, like, he would like call the hotel and be like, "Where are you?" But he couldn't do that at ours because there were no cameras that watched the front desk. It was hilarious. Country workwear clothing store that also used to be a cafe, so he also sells tea leaves and coffee beans too. If everything's done, what is there to do, though? Weird. Like, is it like an instance where you're supposed to be like talking to customers and whatnot? What was I doing? Oh, I found where the ghost was. That's right. I'll take one of these. I'll take one of these. Cool. Let's run this upstairs. He tells me there's always things to do. No. I mean, technically, you could argue that there is, but yeah, I hate hate management that does that. We're looking to make 5 cells in the 3 hours I'm there. Yeah, I hate management that does crap like that. It drives me nuts. Here's a good spot. And I think I'll put this one here this time. It's still in here, right? 100%. Julio. They really need a light in this stairwell. Like, that drives me nuts. I would get like a small battery operated light just to offset it. Crucifix, EMF. Okay, so let's get one of these and one of these. Just go down the list. Everything's possible. Oh, that's not an option. Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Ooh, spirit box. Neato. Now, hopefully, it is not a, whatchamacallit, a Moroi, I think? That's a possibility. Oh, candle just got blown out. Well, on the off chance that it is a Moroi, I need to go take pills. So quiet in that store. It's a cruisy job, but I hate that he spends most of his time sitting, drinking coffee, or scrolling Facebook, or chatting to like every person he knows while I have to dust, wipe windows and cabinets, fill the chocolate, restock the clothing, repack all the empty slots, do all the sales. Yeah. Yeah, I hate management that doesn't work. That drives me nuts. I've worked so many... I don't think it's a Moroi because I can't take pills. Which makes me think that... Really? I had the lights off even for a minute. So a Moroi's not an option because my sanity would have fell. I get that he's the boss, but he needs to do something. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, you're not much of a boss if you're not helping. Like, just straight up. You are not much of a fucking boss if you're not helping. And you'll go a lot better, like a long way of gaining your employees' trust if you're actually also working. And, like, they're not the only ones doing the fucking job. But so many management, in so many different jobs I've had, like, they just don't know what the fuck's actually going on inside their store or wherever the fuck it happens to be because they are too busy, you know, sitting on their ass and not doing anything and then complaining that nothing's getting done when, you know, they're not fucking helping. It's not a sore spot for me at all. Did it move? Shit, it moved. Where did it move to? Is it a hallway ghost now? No. Am I sure it moved? No. No, it didn't move. Okay. It did not move, I guess. Cool, I suppose. Is a Wraith an option? It is. Oh, I didn't check for ghost orbs. What the hell's wrong with me? I need to move this. I just wanted the camera. Ghost orbs. Cool. So I have ghost orbs. It just blew out the candle at my feet. That's always fun. So Onryo, a yokai, or mare. You can just shut the hell up. Alright. It's literally just he and I, so I'm literally doing everything while having to write a page-and-a-half list of the teas that need ordering because he's not doing anything even after I go home. It's not going to be a Mimic, because Mimic... Oh, that's right, it is an option, because Spirit Box is an option. Shit. So I need to keep an eye out for... It's not freezing temps, so I have to keep an eye out for fingerprints just in case. Hi, Countess. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a glorious morning, evening, afternoon, night. I don't know what time it is there. Uh, uh, I'm melting. It's too warm. I feel that. I've actually got my air conditioner on. Um, I live. So nobody knows my real name, which I'm happy about. The name of the ghost is the state and county that I live in, which is hilarious. Meanwhile, I'm shivering. What are you shivering for? It's only 65 degrees inside the room that I'm currently sitting in, which I'm okay with. God, that's hilarious. The state and the county. That's. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. It's not a wraith. Mimic is an option. The light's on and it's fairly active. Let me get a couple of candles in there. Multiple candles. 3.8 feels like 2.2. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much exactly that is offhand. I know it's cold. But the only like verified temperature I know for a fact when it comes to Celsius. I know 20 degrees Celsius is approximately 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is funny that I use literally nothing but Celsius when I play this game, but I do it intentionally. That way I can, hopefully learn it a little better. So I have vague ideas. Didn't I just... Interesting. 38.84 Fahrenheit is what it currently is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess it is, what, winter there for you, I would assume? Is it not in here anymore? It is in here. Wintertime now? Yeah, it's hot outside. It's what is the temperature outside right now? It is currently 79 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really oh nope, that was accurate. Huh. It is supposed to get up to 89 today though, which is pretty toasty. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a mimic if it has not left fingerprints yet. It's definitely not freezing temps in here. It has blown out multiple candles at this point. Come on, buddy. You gonna do anything? Is the temperature going up? It was lower. No. Okay. Oh, ghosty poo. Oh, ghosty poo. Where the fuck are you, ghosty poo? Georgia, get your act together. Yeah, I it's way too warm here. I'm not happy with it. I like cold weather. I am all about the cold weathers. It's 100% not a mimic. Yeah, there's no way. All right, so that leaves me with Mare, Yokai, and Onryo. It was blowing out candles fairly often. Yokai would be, or Onryo would be doing it more than this, though. Awa Awa, hi Amelia, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Everybody also, because I haven't asked, how does my audio sound? I changed some of the filters again on it, and I'm hoping it sounds good. Am good at party, currently eating apple pie. That sounds good. That genuinely does sound good. I haven't had an apple pie in such a long time. What kind of party? Hopefully something fun. Audio sounds smooth. You haven't heard the game yet? That's not good. It says it's picking up the game audio at the moment. Yes, please, on the pie front. Niece's birthday party. Okay, okay. You can hear the game? Okay, cool. Good. Good, good. That is what I want. The best part is, because of the settings I currently have, you can't hear my air conditioner in the background while I'm playing. It just blew out a candle. I'm not expecting Onryo. It is just very quiet. Quiet. I hear door touches, but didn't hear the car alarm in the last round. Okay. For me, the car alarm was really loud, but I do have the game audio turned down a little bit because I didn't want anybody to go deaf. I'll turn it up just a bit. People yelling in my ear, right? So I must just be situationally deaf. That's fair. That's entirely fair. I want 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, sunshine with a few clouds and rain during the night. I'm personally a really big fan of cloudy days. Not necessarily rainy days. Rainy days are nice, especially on days when you get to stay home. But I love cloudy days. My eyes have a lot of trouble filtering light, and I hate it. Like it's awful. It makes it hard to drive at night when people's headlights are hitting me. Hello, let's give this ghost an 80% chance to hunt if it's a yokai. I have no idea what this ghost is. What are my options? I haven't had a ghost event. 120 degrees Celsius, it's not too hot, but it's comfortable. Some of this year missed the memo that it was summer. Anyway, I can't be antisocial at the birthday party. I mean, you can if you want. I would be. I tend to get really quiet in large social gatherings, despite the fact that if you get me talking about something I'm interested in, I'll talk your ear off for hours. But have fun at the party, Amelia. Appreciate you stopping by. Awa, awa. It threw something. Is it even in here anymore at this point? Hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yay. My only emote, and I am proud of it, even if it's silly. Get really bad anxiety at family events, even since being in a relationship with my husband. I really hate social gatherings. I, so when I worked at Disney, um, one of the locations I worked at, one of the people there, I felt like I was pretty good friends with everybody because we all got along like fantastically. And one of the people there, she wanted to throw a party for just people who worked there, so we all went to her house. And I remember I was there for like an hour. It was me and my wife, and I was sitting off to the side just minding my own business. And somebody suddenly went, "Where's Lance at?" Lance is my name. Where's Lance at? And I haven't heard him this whole time. And I was like, I'm right here. And they're like, oh, we didn't even know you were here. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, God, you normally talk our fucking ear off. Why are you so quiet? And I was like, I don't know. I just am. This is what I do. I'm in I didn't mind being at the social gathering so much because it was a bunch of people I was used to, but I was in a place I wasn't familiar with. They were talking about things other than work, so I didn't necessarily know what to talk about because I'm so used to, in social gatherings and places where I don't necessarily know everybody or I'm not sure what everybody likes, I won't necessarily bring up the things I like as much because, the whole stigma of I'm a nerd, so I'm not going to talk about my nerdy shit, turn people away from me. You're thinking no Onryo? Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking Mare, actually. I didn't talk very long to it, so it could be a yokai potentially, but I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I might just say Mare and then go ahead and cut it. I could try the light switch trick. It's passive because it's light as heck in there. Probably, yeah. Anything? Nothing? Alright, fine. I'm thinking Mare. I think I'm going to call it just because waiting on a ghost event sometimes takes forever, and then trying to get a picture of the ghost is a nightmare. Pun intended. Um, but I'm happy. I am happy. I didn't die. That's always a plus. I've got Mare chosen. We will see what it turns out. And I will hotbox the room. Hotbox the room! Okay. It was a Mare. Yay. Easy peasy. I will be happy once we get loadouts, so, you know, I can, and it would be nice if they made it to where every time you went back to the lobby, you didn't have to add again. That would be great. That'd be great. Let's do crafting this time. Ghost gets sick of you wasting its power, so it blows the globe or turns off breaker. Yeah, I've had that happen before. It's really it's unfortunate. You're just kind of like, well, how the hell am I supposed to keep the light on to keep the Mare at bay if the light is blown now? Fucking Mare's an asshole. EMF salt candle easier. I don't know why my brain couldn't figure out what I wanted to grab. All right, let's do this map by myself. Stretch. Oh my god, yes. I need it. I didn't stretch after I came home from work. Oh, I should have. Oh. Mares are dicks. Yeah. Oh. Oh. That was. Ooh. That made my vision go blurry for a second. Oh. Oh, good. Alright. Let's go see if we can find the breaker. No cards. No. Oh, music box. Okay. There's the bone. No breaker, though. Love how satisfying stretching is. Like, we forget how good it feels until we do it. Yes. Yes. Why is that always there? That's like, I always want to come in and pick things up as I walk through. Breaker. Ooh, yes. I've never had a professional massage before, and it's like on my to-do list. I want to try a professional massage at least once. Because that sounds like it could be potentially amazing. Could close these doors in case it touches one. Not that your OCD get to you. You're a ghost hunter, not a housekeeper. But look, like, why are there just napkins, like, or like little cloths? Like, what is that, a dish towel? Why are there dish towels, like, all over the house? Just for no reason. Like, this shelf. This is an awful placement for this shelf. Why would you not put it, like, back there or, like, next to the light or something? I don't. Also, I really hope these aren't full of gas because, you know, this house could explode. God, there's a third one. That's what happens when my OCD gets to me. Like, why is this shelf slightly pulled out from the wall? I don't understand. They're incredible. I adore hot stone massages because I have scoliosis, 13th vertebrae. That is a good reason to enjoy them. Making the house explode would solve the ghost problem. It would, potentially, as long as you destroy whatever object the ghost is like currently affixed to or whatever. Yeah, probably. I would love a massage. I think that would be fun. Um, my wife, like I've talked to my wife about it. She doesn't want one because having a stranger touch her, she just would not be happy with at all. No sound, nothing. Only heard the bear laugh once and only heard the banshee wail once. Bear laugh? Oh, you mean the new ghost through the spirit box? Is that empty? Yes. I've heard both of them. They do like to pair the same sex. True. Even just a different person in general. Teddy interaction giggle. The teddies giggle occasionally. Is it the teddy bear that giggles? Like, does like the little kid giggle? Like, is that what initiates the giggling sound? Like, I've always wondered because sometimes you'll hear the giggle and sometimes you won't, and I'm always like, why the fuck? This is like the creepiest fucking thing in this game. Is the little girl giggling in my ear? Ugh. I have no idea where the ghost is. Nothing's been thrown. I hate it when it twists the bear's head. I haven't seen it do that, but okay, I've seen the after effect, but I haven't watched it do it before. Did I just hear something? My air conditioner's going. I can't hear anything. Neither. Nothing's been thrown. This door's open, but that doesn't mean anything. Is that mannequin usually there? I feel like that mannequin's not usually there. I feel like that mannequin got teleported here. I'm sus of you, mannequin. It's always there. Okay. That hiding spot is not there. That's unfortunate. Nothing here's been thrown. I think I just heard a door get touched somewhere, but I'm probably wrong. So I know whoever lives in this house is an alcoholic, but why is there booze in the kids' room? There's alcohol everywhere. It's ridiculous how much there is. I thought I heard a door get moved. Maybe upstairs. There's alcohol in the nursery too. That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Assuming the ghost is going to be up here. All the doors are closed. Even that door. Where the fuck is this ghost? This is either a shade, which I doubt because I'm by myself, or it's a Moroi. Or it's just an asshole. It might just be an asshole. Like, normally I just walk around until I get some sign of activity, but this time I get nothing. Hate the mannequin moving to the kitchen living room on Willow. Yeah. I hate the mannequin moving in general. Like, that's one of the few that are actually creepy. I like how subtle the creepiness is in this game. Who was it? I was talking to someone earlier, and they thought that this game wasn't scary enough. And I do agree they do need to add some more different types of scares, but this game doesn't rely solely on jump scares like a lot of games do. You hate mannequins. That's a fair opinion to have. Did I close that door? I don't know if I closed that door. It's in here. It just blew out my fucking candle. Okay. That gave me goosebumps for some reason. Alright, so the bone is back there. We have the music box over there. Let's go back to my normal method of throwing everything down. It's in the bone room. Yeah, definitely might be. Music in the house, as creepy as it is. Yeah. It has definitely blown out a candle now. I want one of these, and I want the thermometer. This is definitely an inactive ghost. Like, the first room I went into was the kitchen. Reset the time on that. Is it in here? It is. It is a kitchen ghost. Okay. No freezing temps. It did throw that can. Close some of these doors so I'm more likely to get fingerprints. I leave you there. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. I don't know why that popped in my head. Let's go with my normal routine. Easy, easy. Do we have ghost orbs? We do not, by the looks of it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. No ghosties. Just put that there for now. Do 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 do. Oh, Jesus. Ow. What did I just hit? Oh, that was. Boop. If this is a Moroi, I will know momentarily. Maybe. Where are you? Give us... Alright, cool. Good for you. Throw that there. So, if I'm cursed, my sanity will have gone down, and I'll be able to take pills, which will mean a definite possibility for Moroi. Okay, but Ghosty, you don't gotta be. Okay, I only had to take one thing of pills. I still had to take pills, though, and I was not in there long enough in the dark, I think, for my sanity to drop that much. It's not good evidence either way. EMF is in there. This needs to go in there. This can go in there. Might as well grab the other one. It's a big room. Excuse me. I did not open that door. Hey, ghost writing! And what do we have? Oh, it is a whole fucking smorgasbord of different ghosts. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. All right. Not going to be a poltergeist. I'm betting not a mare. Mares tend to be more active than that. Probably not a spirit either. I'm guessing it's going to be a Moroi or a Deogen. Is it the Deogen that gives you like the weird bear noise to the spirit box? I had a friend scared to try to loop a Dio. They're slow as heck. Yeah, I love looping them. Like I get a kick out of it. It's a lot of fun. Is it the Deogen that gives you the weird, like the spirit box noise, or is it the Fae that does it? Or is it the Moroi? Hell, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh well. I need to get this in there. That's already in there. I can grab another one of these. Oh, I brought this with me. Not sure what you're talking about. So one of the ghosts gives the new spirit box noise. Gives like this weird ass screeching noise over the spirit box, and I don't remember which one it is. Sure. I just saw lights flicker. Alright, well. Easy enough. Candle's still on. I got what I needed from you. I don't know how to check Moroi. I think the best way to check for Moroi is smudging it during a hunt. Yeah, I know, you're touching the thing. I've still yet to hear that, but since the truck update, I've not been able to use the spirit box. It won't give me X's. See, I was having a little bit of trouble with that as well. They did, the most recent patch they just did, it was a very small one. The main thing they did was they got it to where the new ghosts don't spawn more often now. But they also did some, like a spirit box fix, and it seems to be working a little bit better for me now. I would use it, but it might be a Moroi. So well, hello. Am I not getting EMF readings, really? Oh, I do. I think it's going to be one of these two, and the only way to check is to smudge the damn thing. There's a hiding spot upstairs I can use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strategically place smudge sticks about the house in case it's a Deogen. One over there is a pretty good spot. I think one at the top up here is a pretty good spot. I think one in the kitchen would be good. Yeah, I hear you over there. Can't use them at all. I've tried my headset and mic and it picks up the I'm talking mic sign but won't give me X's or ghosties. Did you try with the so you did go in and change your default mic in game now, yes? Like in the options? Because I know they set it to where it's not based off your computer's default mic anymore. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I apologize. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Ah, fuck. I'll leave that there. I have another one on me. I'm gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna hide. And I'm just gonna hang out there. Don't need that to be closed. Sure. This light is on. God, I'd left it on. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to hide in the locker in the dark for a little bit. And If it immediately comes straight up here, I'm going to assume that it's probably a Deogen. I'll definitely know by the footsteps once it starts coming up here, though. If it's not a Deogen, I think this is just going to be a Moroi. I don't think this will be a Spirit, but I have no way of knowing offhand. There is one way I could check for Spirit, which is just smudging it and waiting for the hunt to end, and then it'll have like a 2-minute timer, I think, afterwards. But anyway. Seen people have to change it trigger instead of push to talk, but my husband shares the office gaming space with me watching YouTube or raging when playing COD. So you can't just use trigger, I'll be killed real fast. Huh. Yeah, it's possible it's just an issue that that happened when they did the new update. I'm not sure. Yep. Unbelievable. I'm waiting for it to start ghost eventing up here. It'll happen. It'll happen. You know what? In the meantime, I think I'm going to light a candle. Why not? I can't really smell anything right now. My nose is completely clogged up. Maybe this will help. Maybe not. Here we go. Candle lit. With the scent of Skittles. I know this candle smells really good usually. Alright. Now we play the waiting game, guys. Makes playing solos near impossible because I can't use the box. Yeah, that would be really annoying. Damn. I was having troubles with different questions not working for it. I don't know if it was just like I couldn't tell if it was because of some of the changes they made because of the stuff with the Moroi and adding the new ghost sound, or if it might have been my new microphone that was doing it, or if maybe if it was something else. I genuinely couldn't tell. Why is my nose completely clogged up right now? Anyway. Nothing. I got nothing. We're just going to play the waiting game. I hope it doesn't do an event up here and then instantly start hunting. Used to be able to do it fine, then the truck update came in and it was super slow to give X's, and when they released the patch after that, I was done. Okay, so yeah, it was super slow for me to get X's as well. Yeah, it just sounds like something they must have screwed up with it. Somebody online probably has the answer for it somewhere. But there's no telling. It does feel like every time. I mean, it's normal for early access games. Like whenever they release a patch, you release a new update and it adds a bunch of new stuff, fixes a bunch of stuff, but also breaks shit. So, let's see how we looking over here. Everything's looking good. Everything's running well. Like, I love my new setup, and I'm not even done. I want to improve it more. That's why I have a donation goal up, because I want to. One, I want to get a boom mic for my microphone. That would be amazing. Instead of just having it on the desk in front of me, I could have it like hanging down. Oh, that would be magnifique. And I want to get a stream deck really badly because there's so much I could do with it. Just being able to press a button and have it do all of my stuff automatically would be fantastic instead of having to do everything manually. Ugh. But oh well. I watched Ensign the night the update came out. I had to go to bed because it was like 1 a.m. when it came out, so I watched Ensign instead, and his exes were super so too, which is great to know it's not just me. Yeah. You definitely weren't the only person having that issue. Stream Deck controls my Phas widget. It's pretty cool. I want it. Oh, I want it so badly. I don't know if you've watched any of Maddie Sperry stuff. But she set up her own custom Phasmophobia widget on her Stream Deck. Um, and she hated it because when they made the new look when they released the three new ghosts, she had to go through and completely redo the whole thing just to be able to add the three new ghosts in. And I was like, I'm sorry. It sucks. Gotta work out how to make it do that without having to click into the chat box every time. Yeah. I can ask Maddie how she's done it, and see what she says. I'm not sure how she did it. She said she'll try to talk me through how to do it myself, which sounds like it's going to be a long process, especially since I don't know anything about coding. But you know, that'll be fun. Honestly, more than anything, like she has like her stream set up where she'll like hit a button at the beginning, and it will like when she's like in her just chatting screen where she'll hit a button, it will instantly mute the music, switch to the new scene, and get all her overlays instantly set up for her so she doesn't have to touch anything. You're using the one on Streamlabs widgets. Okay. I didn't know there was one on there. Interesting. I know she also has one set up where if she's done streaming for the day, it will go to her stream has ended screen, and it will instantly start playing music, and then it will like fully end the stream like 15 seconds later, which is amazing. Mad that Vine won't mute and unmute you. Streamlabs won't mute you. That's weird. If that's what you mean. Is the ghost not going to do anything? I don't. Okay. Need to step up my Stream Deck game. there's a lot you can do with it. The problem is, I think some of it you have to know a lot about coding for, which again I'm not that prevalent with. Prevalent, proficient. That's a better word. 80 years later, nah, you're good. I have a Stream Deck picked out. It's just, having the money to buy it. Especially since my wife and I will potentially be moving within the next month or two. That sounds great. We haven't started packing because we're not even sure if we're moving. It's a lot. Not looking forward to packing up all of the stuff. Oh god, trying to move this desk is going to be awful. Because I'm going to have to unscrew it to be able to do it. Oh no. Oh, that sounds abysmal, actually. Did not even think about that. Oh well. Do I just need to go get the... Like... Do I just need to get the fucking... The lights are even on still. Like, what have you been doing down here, Ghost? Get the damn music box, I guess. Yeah. That startled me a little bit. Is that Dogen noises? No, that is not a Dogen. Also being told that me having a Stream Deck is useless because I'm such a small streamer. I literally have to have it set up to ban, timeout, shoutouts, scene swap, Faz widget. See my viewers. I'm still trying to work out sound alerts, but I have some on there. Who told you that it was useless being a small streamer? Like if it works for you, it's not useless. Like I imagine as a larger streamer, it would be really useful to be able to do a lot of extra stuff. But like if you like being able to time out or ban people or scene swap and whatnot at a press of a button would be fan-frickin-tastic instead of having to stop what I'm doing, go to my my Streamlabs setup and change everything. It's not a Diogen. I'm assuming Moroi. Hey, buddy. Hey. Is this the second hunt? This might be a second hunt. Hey. I hit G instead of F. All that time. All that time, buddy. I hit G instead of F. And it was a Moroi. Damn it! Oh, man. One of my editors, and he tried to crap on me for getting Elgato when he's married to Razor, which is ironic because they literally use Elgato. Feels bad, man. That's why I don't have use and drop next to each other. Yeah, that actually is not a bad idea to move those around because that would make my life a lot easier. I'd have to buy everything again. It's like that's like people who swear by Apple or swear by Android one way or the other. And to be fair, I don't like Apple, but I don't swear by Android by any stretch of the imagination. Why did I just buy 5 dots? I don't know. I gotta change mine too, thinking about it. I do that so much. Yeah, it doesn't happen to me often, but it does suck when it happens. Like, it sucks so hard. 2 spirit boxes, thermometers, there's 3 UV lights, 2 video cameras. I need 6 candles. I usually just buy as much as I need of everything. There's no reason not to with how much money I have. Glow sticks, 2 head-mounted cameras, 4 lighters, 4 motion sensors, 4 parabolic microphones, 2 photo cameras, 3 smudge sticks, 4 salt, 4 now, which is, no, 3. I may have just bought too many. That's fine. Sound sensor, 4. Strong flashlight, 4. Tripods, 5. On the same, he has the mobile, the charger, the chair, the monitor, the cam, the mic, the headset, the graphics card. He now has 13 Razer items. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, if you're willing to stick with one brand and that brand does a good job for you, then great. Like, I'm more happy, like, happy for you if everything that particular company pumps out works for you. That's fantastic. Um, but I don't know. Community funds all of it. Oh, it would be nice. That would be nice. To be fair, I would not have certain things. I would not have my microphone or the extra RAM in my computer now if it wasn't for my community. Like, I am so appreciative of you guys. I really am. Like, it made such a world of difference. It meant so much to me that people felt the need to donate to me, including you, Fleeko. Um, like, it's I've never had people pay to watch me before or anything like that, and it's I don't know. I just heard something get thrown. There's a bone. It's just like a warm fuzzy feeling, you know. Usually one viewer who's an editor to my channel as well. She's 2/3 of the reason I could upgrade my laptop. That's fair. It's entirely fair. See anything on the ground? We have a Ouija board, which I will not be using. The ghost is probably upstairs because it sounded like it was upstairs. I was really grateful when everybody donated all that money to me. Like, it as someone who never has much money or can really afford to buy anything and is going to end up having to move soon, it makes a world of difference. My wife and I have talked about like if she ever made enough money to like be able to support the two of us, would I ever become like I ever stay at home and like take care of the house and whatnot? And I was like, hell yeah, I would. Go for it. House will be fucking spotless. What do you want for dinner, honey? Think about streaming this weekend, but it was just too warm the whole time. I feel that. If honestly, if I didn't have this air conditioner in my window over here, I would not be streaming. It gets way too hot inside my house. Like we have central heat and air, but it doesn't keep the house cool once the temperature outside gets above 85 degrees. Like the temperature in here on like the hottest days when it's over 100 degrees sits at around 80, which is insufferable. So she and Crimson are tied for first place on 175 gift subs each. Good donated 70 odd, and a friend from high school gave me $45 in bits. That's a lot. Congrats. 100% congrats. That is a hefty amount of them. I turned the wrong way. You'd literally be boiling at 100 giggles in Celsius. That's funny. What am I doing? Why did I bring these things in? I can't do anything unless I know where the fucking ghost is. What am I doing? It was a freak sub war, and it'll probably never happen again anytime soon, but it was so overwhelming. It is. When you guys were donating all that money to me the other day, like, I would, like, everybody kept giving me gift subs, you kept giving me bits, and I was like, I love all of you so, like, oh man, I actually almost started crying. It meant a lot. It does. It means so much. Yep. Now I feel like I almost started crying, and I hate it. Okay. Come on. Like the. Are you kidding me right now? Call him away. I don't know exactly what room the ghost is in. Might be around here, actually. Considering something's been thrown on the ground. I didn't grab the key. Turn that annoying crap off. That's like one of the two of my least favorite ghost things that can happen is either it turns on one of those damned radios, that all you can hear is static, or it fucking starts the car alarm just because it's so loud and annoying. Guessing garage, more than likely. I should check temperature. I just blew out the candle. Yeah, it's gonna be the garage. Okay. Good to know. Leave that here. Grab that, and that. Ooh, Janie's got a gun. Janie's got a gun. Ghost orbs be in here? I don't know. Looks like no ghost orbs. More than likely. I can put that a little bit farther away. Here we go. Okay. You know that standing next to the turned on TV preserves your sanity as opposed to real life? I did not know this. That's actually hilarious. Also need to fix the snow coming into the house. It's like, I feel like they fix it a little bit because I feel like it used to be worse in certain places, but yeah, it's still a little annoying. What did I get? Candle, smudge sticks, and EMF. Okay. So let's go grab those. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Check to see what time it was. Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here? Where are you? Show yourself. Are you French? Show yourself. Does show yourself not work anymore? Um, touch something so I can check the EMF. I also need to fix. I also hate campsite when snowing. I don't mind the campsite when it snows because, you know, if I miss ghost orbs, it's not the end of the world. Plus, there's a chance you could potentially still see them. I hate the campsite when it's raining because you can't use the candles on Nightmare, and that's the only difficulty that I play on. So, you know, I hate it. It fucking sucks. A lot. I hate it when I accidentally. Oh, I thought I grabbed 3 things. Did I leave a candle in there? No, they took that away. There was a glitch with that word event. You could stop hunts by saying that. Really? Why the fuck could you stop hunts from doing that? That's very strange. Definitely not freezing. This by the entrance. And I'll screw you. Do something else so it'll interact with my fucking EMF. Please. Did I just see dots? Was that in my head? That might have been in my head. It's very hard to tell what it is these fucking rascals are actually up to. They patched the extinguishing, but they were also supposed to patch the duplication of pills. That's entirely fair. What do you mean by extinguishing, out of curiosity? There should be an animation of you, like, clicking a button to turn on the EMF reader. Like, I can hear it sounds like a button's being pressed, but there's no animation for it. The lighters and candles when it's raining. Oh, yeah. Like, it makes sense that the candles would go out in the rain. I'm okay with that. It just sucks. Like, it sucks so much on Nightmare difficulty. Alright, EMF 2. You. In a minute, I'm gonna give it a little bit better. Nothing, huh? Not a damn thing. Okay. Well, I ain't getting nothing by just standing here. Do a couple of things. I can do get some salt pictures. Have I lost any sanity? I have. A little bit. Okay. I do need to smudge near the ghost, so I could go ahead and smudge that room. Get a glows to blow a candle. Okay, but how? It's raining. It's by the dang fire. That's true. That actually is entirely fair. Maybe they could just set it to where that particular map can't have that optional objective. I think that'd probably be the best route to go. Overview. Really? I missed it? Really? You're over here? What a dick. Might have been a photo on the other side. Photos on the ground. Oh. This ghost is anti-OA. It basically is, yeah. Does not like me at all. That's fine. I don't really care for it either. Oh, I'm holding 2 lighters. Good job, me. Got that. I do have a camera in there, though it doesn't have much. I don't want to waste another smudge stick on the off chance that it's like a fucking Diogen or something. It hasn't blown out that. What's the temps in here? Still cold enough. Interesting. Let's grab this. And, oh look, it finally... Ghostwriting. Thank you for fucking doing something. Goddamn time. It touched in there. Ooh. Not a wraith. Both of those photos count. Interaction, footstep. Good, 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 good. Another footstep. Don't think this is going to be fingerprints necessarily. Yeah. We know you know how to walk. Good fucking job. Two. Interesting. So we have ghostwriting. Alright. Is there anything we can rule out? God, all three of the new ghosts. It's thrown the occasional thing, but I don't think this is going to be a poltergeist. Shade is possible. Demon, I've been keeping my sanity fairly high, though it hasn't been very active. Smiling, you can't test. Hey, Bloopster, thanks for the hydrate. Welcome back. Huh. What if this ends up being, what is it, the Thay that, I don't think this is going to be a Thay. They will become active, defensive, and agile. What if it ends up being a Thay and I just sit here forever trying to get it to hunt, but it has like a 10% chance of hunting? Again. Okay. I can sit in the truck for a bit and just watch for dots. Right? Of course. That's all I need to do. Not a big deal. It hasn't turned off the light, but I don't think Gen is an option. No. Not the light, the breaker. Oh, what do I want it to be, I wonder? Oh, I wonder, do I do? No? Do 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 do. Sometimes these ghosts take forever to activate certain things. Like, they really do. They take way too fucking long. Do. Nothing? Nothing at all, huh? Do a damn thing. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Do I want to risk another smudge? Sure. Why not? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. As I smudge everything. Did I get it? Yes. Good. Good. Ah. Shit. Where are you? Where the fuck is it? Did that count? I guess it did. Sweet. Definitely gonna need pills now. I love how the ghost was basically... Really? Car alarm? Basically invisible this time, but with like a shadow on the floor. And it didn't lower my sanity. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to screenshot my app. It has notes on the new ghosts. I like the new ghosts. I really enjoy the Diogen. It's a lot of fun. The Moroi is interesting, but I think is it the Thay or the Diogen it gave the new ghost sound on the spirit box. I think that should have gone to the Moroi, since the Moroi was the one that curses people, though it does make it more challenging if you don't know you've been cursed. Yeah. Yeah. Shush. Shut your cake hole. God. I should have rebinded the key. I should have just rebinded it. Saved myself a lot of trouble. Should have done it. It is a Diogen. Okay. It is still in here, more than likely. Okay. Would you fucking stop, Dick? Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here? Alright, I don't think it's gonna be spirit box. EMF reader, it just threw something. Only an EMF 3. Fucking blow out a candle again, you dick. I haven't seen dots. Let me do a double check on ghost orbs. They weren't there before. Definitely ghost orbs though. Okay, so let's head outside. Okay. Ghost writing and ghost orbs. Says when standing in the same spot as a Diogen and you ask it a question, Diogen will respond with heavy breathing. It's weird heavy breathing. So I'm looking at a mare, a revenant, or a Thay. This has been incredibly active in the light for it to be a mare. Though it did immediately event the instant I turned the light off. Thay and revenant should be fairly easy to guess. Yeah, Thay and revenant should be fairly easy to guess during a hunt. So let's do this. I've got one smudge stick left. I can't waste it. Bullshit that I wasted that last one. I'm gonna leave the candle out, or the lighter, just in case, you know, just in case, just to try to make it easier on myself. What's a good hiding spot? I didn't even look to see if this one. A nightmare Moroi will always give spirit box. Okay, so a nightmare it always does. That's good. It makes sense that it does. I didn't think it did, or so somebody had said something that made me think it didn't always give it. Oh, this hiding spot's open. Sweet. Okay, don't hit the button. And let's wait for this fucker to hunt again. Hopefully it'll actually hunt and I won't have to use the Ouija board. Though, if it doesn't hunt for a long period of time, there's a very distinct possibility that it's FA, because, you know, I've been in here for a while. Though it's been fairly active, all things considered. I don't know. The longer inside the house, the less likely it is to do shit. But, you know. I hear it out there doing things. Good to know. What do we have? Stream's looking pretty good. Everything's up and running properly. That's nice. Oh, God. Oh. In a minute, I'm gonna give it a little. Actually, let me check this. What is this? Oh, I didn't realize I still had this open. Fixed it. Now we're alone in the dark, waiting for the time. So glad they updated this app with some useful tips and tricks in the new ghosts and the hunting rangers they can start from. I like not having an app, I think. I think it's a little more fun to always be a little bit in the dark about exactly. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll stop and actually look stuff up just out of curiosity. But for the most part, it's fun just kind of guessing. Um, I think that's the only thing I'm gonna hate. Like when this game finally fully comes out, is you are the app. That's entirely fair. I am the app. I am the last one. Sorry, my Sean Connery came out. But I think it's going to be one of the problems when this game finally does fully release. Is there's so many people that have played it through the early access stuff that how many people are going to keep playing it unless they introduce something like almost radically different that we weren't expecting. Which I mean they might do, to be fair. But that almost seems like something like that a larger company would be capable of doing, not necessarily such a small company that this is. Like what is it? 3 people still that I think work on this game, and it was originally just one person. Oh, ghosty poo! Oh, ghosty poo! For now? What did I say that you're responding with for now? I heard another artist can. Okay, 4 people. My brain just went. Oh yeah, I completely forget what you just said. That's fine. Okay, I'm glad they're able to hire somebody else. I really am. I'm happy for them. 24 ghosts. How many more can they add in without adding in several new evidence types? I think they need to add. So okay, so we mentioned my OCD earlier. The ghosts are perfect. They're perfectly even. You don't need any more ghosts at this point. You need one more evidence type to even out the top. Please, even out the top. And I know the 2 words freezing temperatures is like a long thing, but just change it to like freezing temp. That's easy. Everybody gets that. That's fine. Uh, anything? Definitely making me start to think that it's a Fae. I don't feel like it needs to say dots projector. Why can't it just say dots? I don't know. I did just hear a light switch get flicked. Interesting. It's actually going to suck because when it starts to hunt, if it has slow footsteps, I'm going to have to let it see me so I can tell if it's a revenant or a Fae. Because at this point, the Fae is going to be very slow, and I'll have to let it rush after me to check to see if it's a revenant. With the fact that it hasn't hunted yet, I'm assuming it's a rev. A Fae, excuse me. I think Maddie and I were sitting inside prison at one point. We probably sat there for like 45 minutes with a Fae because we'd already been in there for like an hour, like almost an hour, just hunting the ghost. And we just kind of sat there going, "All right, ghost, are you gonna do anything?" And it ended up being a Fae. Would have put the period in between the dots, but it'll notify as a link, and I'll get to. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. It's a very inactive ghost. Well, as I sit here, check my notifications. Nothing. All good. The temperature outside is now 83 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gone up a little bit. It's not got the HTTP, so why? Twitch, tell me why. Tell me why. I have no idea. I don't know why that popped into my head either. Ooh. Touched a door nearby. That was actually pretty close. I think that was the basement door. Hydrate. Peace. I've had like 2 bottles of water, like almost 2.5 bottles of water already since I got home from work, just because of how much sweating I did at work. Oh my god. I need a job where I'm not just doing physical work the whole time. Like, I need the exercise. I need the exercise, but I don't like want to get it like that. It is touching a bunch of stuff. Does it become less active? Huh. It's really hard to tell. I'm afraid to go get the Ouija board right now because this is my last smudge stick. Huh. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's fine. There's like a, what, 10-15% chance for it to hunt. Uh, it's older and slower and less active. Yeah. I love the fact that it actually says it gets older because I'm just like, that's just a nice touch. They could have just said it gets slower and less active, but they're like, yeah, it gets older, it ages up. And I'm like, that's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I like it a lot. I have multiple sets of dice that I've never used, and I'm a little sad about it. Like somebody got me like all these different sets of dice for D&D, and I've opened some of them, but I've never actually rolled them. Sim says it starts as a Hantu cross Rev and turns more passive than a Shade. Yeah, yeah. It I think it can start off like Rev speed, but then it drops down to like I think the slowest ghost. I kind of want to roll these dice because I haven't rolled them, but at the same time, do I want to save them for a specific game that I play? Moral conundrums that I have. Yes, yes, Countess. Oh my word, yes. The Rev used to be the king of ghosts. It was the most terrifying ghosts if you're on like the asylum or prison or high school or anywhere really, because if it saw you, you were practically dead. Now, it's so sad. Like it's just like the most depressing ghost, and I miss it being overrated ghost. Yeah, like I miss it having that spot of honor as the most terrifying ghost. Like I really do. I want them to give it some type of buff. It doesn't have to be faster necessarily. Like, why can't it at least be the fastest ghost? It's not even technically the fastest ghost anymore. I feel like Hantus are the most scary at the moment. Hantus don't really bother me. They're one of the hardest to tell what it is. Not necessarily. They're like, I don't know, mid-tier-ish in terms of trying to figure out what type of ghost it is. Just because, you know, it only gets a speed boost when the temperatures are cold. But yeah. My least favorite are the ones that it's hard to tell if it's that type of ghost. Spirit. Spirit is infamous for being hard to tell what the fuck it is. Like that's part of its charm. Um Ure. Ure can be a bit of a pain in the butt, though smudging the Ure's place of death is a nice little touch for it. Mimic's usually easy. Onryo's a little hard. Yokai can be a pain in the butt unless you immediately talk and it starts hunting. Poltergeist is a bit of a pain in the ass. Phantom's a nightmare sometimes, pun intended. In high school, one of my teammates died after running through with smudge. It continued to follow him, and we were like, this gotta be a Rev. Nope, Hantu. Interesting. It's hunting. It's not Revenant slow. That's either a mare or a Thay that hasn't slowed down completely. It was on his butt like white on rice, man. I'm gonna wait for the next hunt on the off chance that it's a Thay, but I think this might be a mare. Oh well. I really need to set up like fun things to do on my stream or like fun knickknacks to play with and shit. The Demogorgon noise. Why didn't it pop up? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. That was very slow popping up for some reason. Like exceedingly slow. Also need to raise that up a bit. There we go. That was super delayed, better late than ever. Yeah. The Demogorgon noise is genuinely terrifying. Like Stranger Things was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Um it just knocked on a window somewhere. Should I see mine in chat before I hear them too? Reminds you of Alien? A little bit, yeah. Not quite there. It's moving the same speed. It's down in the basement. It's not a Thay, this is a mare. It's sure as hell not a Rev. And it's done. I have 30 seconds to get out of the house. Cool. In a minute, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm out. Cool, cool, cool. Pretty sure it's a mare. Not a big deal. I'm kind of glad it's a mare. That way I didn't actually have to run out and risk my life to smudge the damn thing. But anyway, let's hotbox the room. Alright. Ooh. It is in the same room, but not the house in general, but yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So I apparently just didn't wait long enough for it to slow down. Huh. Okay, good to note. I will try to remember that for next time. What an asshole. Anyway, apparently it was a Thay. Oh my god. Could have tested line of sight speed up. Yeah, well, I didn't want to do that because it didn't sound like it was slow enough to be a Revenant, and I thought I'd been there long enough for the Thay, and that's the reason I didn't bother checking it, but it's 1:19 a.m. and my brain is telling me to go reheat the fried rice from dinner 2 nights back, but I also need to be up at 9 a.m. Go to sleep, Fleeko. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Get some sleep. Don't do what you always do and stay up all night watching my stream or something. Or at least until you can't function anymore. Go get some rest. Watching OFS, I appreciate it. I really do. I'm happy to have you here. I enjoy having you here. Can't decide what to eat. It's too warm. Right. I have this thing where, I eat all the time. So I use the heat doesn't usually stop me from eating. It just stops me from eating too much. Like if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat because my body's like, you have to eat now. But yeah. Salad, Aussie classic in summer. Hi, Soy. Hey, oh, it's a Sunday. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Just for you, Soy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. I can pick a job, can't I? Let's be risky and play the prison. Sure, why not? Fuck yeah! Rolls, pasta potato salad, or garden salad and roast chicken from the store.
Right. Check the equipment and get set up before
Ooh.
investigating.
Maybe that's what I'm talking
Point forward for help.
about. I would say you
To a cursed
said
object.
it's kind of cold out.
Closer look. Maybe using it will help you
I'd say the roast chicken and the rolls sound really good on a cold day. All right. Before we go in, let's see if I get ghost orbs anywhere. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? Probably won't, but that's fine. Fuck. Fuck. Wait, is it snowing out? It is snowing out. Oh no, was that a snowflake or was that a ghost orb that was just floating to the side? It wasn't going up, it was just floating to the right. It's snow? Oh, I hope so. Oh, that would have been really annoying. And that snowflake looked like it came down and then went back up. Eh. Um, no, make a pasta with chicken as the ingredients. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I hope it is Snowflakeo. I'm gonna watch. Okay, most of these are obviously snow. I hate the fact that the windows are like there's just open air fucking cell blocks. Feel bad for the prisoners. It's a little much soy. Whereas this cell block is just like fuck, we'll let in all the snow, and the other one's just lightly snowing. Don't know. Do any of them do something weird? No, they're all acting like snow, I guess. That's be dust, good sire. B-block is high security, so we got to make them freeze. Basically, yeah. Is it high security? That's interesting. Are any of these going to be ghost orbs? Probably not. It is now. I mean, why does this camera even exist? Like, I want them so like this and the high school have like a little area past the back outside section. That's just like this own little like side section, and I'm wondering if they're ever going to do anything with those, or they're just kind of there. B block is where they keep the Batman villains. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That explains the snow. It must be where they keep Mr. Freeze. Do I see snow in the hallway? It's hard to tell. Put me there. I'll be a Harley Joker girl any day. Really? A Joker girl? That seems a bit much. I mean, Harley Quinn's awesome. Don't get me wrong. Feel free to cosplay. It's great. Nobody wants to date Joker. I love how see went from modern day street to Shakespeare's era. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Wish they could be in the basketball courts. But it be dust, good sire. It be dust, good sire. Verily, we shall go about our day. Okay, let's. I got the key. Got the flashlight. Got my trusty candle, which I always use. Oh God. Oh, why did I do that? I do, especially the Jared Leto. Really, Jared Leto? Oh, I don't know if we can be friends anymore, Flico. There's only one real Joker, and it's Mark Hamill. Thank you very much. What do we have? We have ghost object. He's okay. I don't find him very attractive personally. Jared Leto was the best. Jared Leto was Absolute garbage. I don't care how attractive he is. His Joker was abysmal. Ready to unfollow if you wouldn't say Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is 100% the best Joker. Like, that's not a subjective. It must be the summoning circle? No. What is the cursed object? Oh well. Let's go search for the breaker. Mark Hamill is objectively the best Joker. Everybody's like always like, oh yeah, we're just going to include the movie Jokers, and I'm like, fuck no. Mark Hamill is the best, in my opinion, the most iconic Joker, the one that truly personifies what the comic book Joker of the version of the Joker should have been. Never seen Mark Hamill's. Which one was that? The 90s Batman animated TV show. Kevin Conroy is Batman. Mark Hamill is the Joker. Need a picture to pull it up on screen, please. Alright. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Do you see the cell doors in the window of this door? Wait. I'm in the wrong... I'm an idiot. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't do that. Nobody remember that I did that, because I usually come up the other staircase first. I never come up their staircase first. Of course, the breaker's up here. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I never liked the animated Batman. How could you... Teacher, are you ignoring my right to learn? A little bit, Soy. A little bit. What door was that? It wasn't this one. It wasn't that one. Was it this one? It's definitely up here. I mean, it could have been this door, possibly. I don't remember if that was closed or not. Mark Hamill as the Trickster is still the second best Joker after Mark Hamill as the Joker. Yes. Ask you to please pull up a picture up on screen. If it wouldn't take me forever, Soy, I would do that, because I don't have my setup, set up for that specifically. The ghost must have touched that door. Mark Hamill is 100% the best. The Batman animated series, the writing was so good. The biggest tragedy was when, they changed the art style to match the fucking Superman animated show. Everyone says Heath Ledger's the best. No. No. Heath Ledger was good. Don't get me wrong. Heath Ledger was great, in fact. But Mark Hamill was the best. Like, it just is. You like the Joker with dreads? Which Joker had dreads? Joker with dreads in the animated series. I don't know which animated series that was. You'll stick to Jared. Nah, fam. Go watch, if you have not seen it, go watch Batman Mask of the Phantasm. It has the full 90s animated cast. It has the same art style with that incredibly gothic noir art style where everything in it was drawn on black paper, which is amazing that they thought, let's make it really dark. How do we do that? Draw it on fucking black paper. Fucking genius. That is the best Batman movie. Not necessarily the best shot, or the best directed, or the best written, but in terms of Batman as a character, to fully 100% personify Batman as he, in my opinion, should be portrayed from the comics. I had Batman Mask of the Phantasm on VHS when I was little, and it is amazing. It's so fucking good. Rant over. Okay. Let's grab those two for now. Oh well. Link Quinzel doctor outfit for cosplay and have never been able to do it. Why not? You should try it. I don't know why I brought these items with me. I should have brought the thermometer. But oh well. This is a thing, I guess. Batman Mask of the Phantasm was so fucking good, though. My god. Batman 2004 Joker, his hair looks like dreads, but it's not. I am not familiar with this one. I haven't had the money for conventions, and I don't look good blonde. Fair. Whatever you think is best. I don't see... I know I heard a door get opened over here. It is quite dark. Do I have too many on? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, I don't have too many lights on. I could have swore this is where I heard the fucking door get moved. Maybe it was downstairs and I just heard it through the thing. If I want to pull up a quote, because I can do a very mild, not very great Joker voice. Specifically the Mark Hamill like impersonation, and I want to do that so badly. I cosplayed Princess Annalise from Barbie Princess and the Pauper, and people asked me almost all day if it was Princess Peach. There's no gloves to Annalise, so I sold the dress. That's... And I don't remember if this door was open or not. Huh. Check to see if my alert was my wife messaging me or not. Let's grab this and might as well take something else back in with me. I always thought he was rightfully terrifying and nasty, but he did it the best out of all the animated ones. 2004 is the best. No, not even fucking close, my dude. If you haven't seen it, go watch the 90s animated series. It's so good. The writing is so good. The reason why Mr. Freeze is fucking cool again is because of that show. That's why half of the villains of Batman are so fucking cool was because of the 90s animated cartoon. Before the 90s animated cartoon, we had what? I think one, maybe two movies. We had two movies. We had the Michael Keaton 89 Batman, and we had the second one, also directed by Tim Burton, which had Penguin and Catwoman in it. And this was before fucking Schumacher took over and cast Jim Carrey as the Joker. And they took the silliness of the 50s and 60s Batman TV show, and they made it dark and interesting. And I just heard a door open somewhere nearby. I don't know when. Hi, Pluribus. How's it going? Riddler. Yes. My apologies. Thank you, Countess. Riddler is what I meant. Anyways, I'm going to head to bed. I do have to work today, so enjoy the rest of the stream and the Joker debate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have a good night, Fleeko. Get some sleep. How are you today, Pluribus? Hope you're doing wonderfully. What year did it come out? The Batman animated series? I don't remember offhand. It was like the mid to late 90s, I think. Might have been early 90s, actually. I always get surprised as to how early certain like TV shows and whatnot came out. Just because I'm usually not, aware. Take this with me. I need to start closing doors as I'm walking around. Oh, I didn't turn that light on. Okay. I've had a lot of ghosts in this area over here recently. Came out 95. Okay. I appreciate that. Is it in here? It is in here. Yeah, I've had a lot of fucking ghosts in here recently, so cool. Unfortunately, I have a lot of lights on upstairs, which means I need to go upstairs and turn them off so I don't fucking trip the breaker. Ugh. I gotta turn the lights off just so I don't fucking trip the breaker so I can keep my sanity as high as possible. The best joke in all of Batman dumb is all of Batman's rogues gallery sitting around a table playing cards. They're all competing with each other, telling each other stories of how they almost got the bat. And Killer Croc looks at the rest of them and goes, I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock. It was fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. I loved it. I hate it when the breakers... Really, none of the breaker positions, except maybe I'd say the security office, since it's so close, it's like the closest one to the front door, are really great. Okay, so I'm going to go turn on some more lights. I love the fact that the ghost turned on the light for me, which means it's not a mare. Mare will not do that. Ding. Yeah, gotta go the lights on while we can. You know what? I think I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find. I think it's the one of the killing joke monologues that the Joker does, and I did it on a TikTok once. It was like one of my very first TikToks ever. Why I did it, I don't know. It just sounded like a good plan at the moment. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me on how awful this is one way or the other. But memories so treacherous. One moment you're lost in a carnival of delights with poignant childhood aromas, the flashing neon of puberty, all that sentimental candy floss. Next, it leads you somewhere you don't want to go. Somewhere dark and cold, filled with the damp, ambiguous shapes of things you'd hoped were forgotten. Memories can be vile, repulsive little brutes. Like children, I suppose. But can we live without them? Memories are what our reason is based upon. If we cannot face them, we deny reason itself. Although, why not? We aren't contractually tied down to rationality. There is no sanity clause. So when you find yourself locked onto an unpleasant train of thought, heading for the places in your past where the screaming is unbearable, remember there's always madness. Madness is the emergency exit. You can just step outside and close the door, and all those dreadful things that happened, you can lock them away forever. And I am done. I'd be a fun Joker. I love the Joker. I get chills when I listen to Mark Hamill as the Joker. I love it. I love how he can go from dark and menacing to twisted and silly at the drop of a hat. I'm a bit scared now. Well, then my job is done. I realized I couldn't hear myself, so I had to take one ear off. I can also do a half-decent Joker laugh, but I don't want to do it over the microphone because I'm afraid I'm going to peak the microphone. Plus, my wife may be sleeping, and I don't want to wake her up on the other side of the house because I get loud. What do we have, anyway? Ghost Event, Hunt, and Crucifix. Alrighty. I already have that in there. I already have that in there. I already have that in. There we go. Picaro, 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 Picaro. Oh, brother. Alright. God, I haven't done that in a while. Drink some water. Alright. That's a little better. Cool. Coolio. Come on, bats. Let's have some fun. Is it still in here? Oh, hell yeah, it is. Okay, I'll put that there. Where are you? Are you there? Hello? What do you want? Hello? How old are you? Where are you? That didn't work at all. So, chat. How's it going? Pluribus, you said you were absolutely fantastic. Has something brought upon this fantasticness, or is it just your natural state of being? I think I know the answer. Can this locker ever not be available? Because I don't think I've ever seen it, like, blocked off. Oh, yay! Congratulations, Pluribus. Welcome to affiliate status. There's so much to set up. There's so many things I still don't have set up properly. Or at least not as properly as I think they should be. I don't see ghost orbs. Motherfucker, did you just blow out my candle? No hiding spots get blocked on prison, school, or asylum. That's lame. There aren't really... Are there any actual official hiding spots in the high school, though? Actually, for that matter, are there any official actual hiding spots on asylum either? Because I mean, I guess you have that spot where you can climb underneath the bookshelf in the library, but that doesn't feel like, you know, an actual hiding spot necessarily. Or like it was intended as one. That's right, Asylum does have, like, lockers in, like, 2 spots. I think it's downstairs in those back, like, utility rooms. Forgot about that. No pills yet. Okay. What don't I have in there? I have most everything in there at this point. Let's get this swapped over. Let's wait a second to see if we get dots. That would be great. Make my job a little easier. Ooh, dots. Sweet. Okay. Narrows it down a bit. I need to do a Wraith test. I could potentially do a Banshee test, though if it's a Banshee, it's... As long as I keep my sanity high, I'll be fine. Yeah. Goryo, I can just watch to see if I can see it physically. Okay. Okay. So, Pluribus, what do you plan on doing first to celebrate? You, of course, have to celebrate, friend. I was actually playing Phasmophobia when I hit affiliate. It was amazing. I was very happy with that. Phasmophobia is the first game I ever streamed. It's the game I hit affiliate at, and I fucking love this game. Working on your first emote? Good. I'm about to die. No, I'm not about to die. That was an event. I thought I was about to die. Interesting time to fucking event. Yeah, EMF 2, whatever. Oh. This. No fingies. Nope. Genuinely thought I was about to die there. Nothing. Probably not fingerprints then. Trying to do a dancing polywag, or at least going to attempt to make it. Yeah, I have somebody who said they would make me some, but she has been very busy, my wife. And I'm not going to press her about it, just because I know how busy she is all the time. I do need to watch to see if I get physical dots, but oh, it can't be a Goryo. Goryo would not wander out of its room like that. Okay, okay, so it's not going to be a Goryo. It's just wandering all over the fucking place in there, isn't it? Do I need... Probably need this at the second. Drop this. I'm just going outside to get some pills, because that event... I have exactly one emote. Like, exactly one that I have made. I can do more, I just don't, haven't done it. It's that one. Goryo moves for ghost events. It does, but then it also, I just heard it hit lockers outside of that room. Not lockers, but the cell doors outside of that room. So I don't think it's actually going to be a Goryo necessarily. I mean, I could be wrong. You've used it before. It's the only one I have, and I will eventually maybe get more. Eventually, maybe. What'll probably end up happening is I'll end up just creating one for myself. Or at least attempting to. That'll be interesting. Let's get a salt. What am I carrying? Okay. Let's get salt. That way I can check for Wraith. Is that EMF 5? No, I think that's 4? Hard to tell from here. If it's an EMF 4, then it's not going to be EMF 5. Oh, it's EMF 5. Holy shit. Alright, I've got my 2 evidence. Goryo, Wraith, Oni, and Raiju. Cool. I don't even care about... Oh shit, you immediately fucking touched the salt. Nothing. Do we have ourselves a Wraith? Do we have a Wraith? Is that what we got? Figure it's worth trying to make one at least. Maybe down the line, if I make some money, I can use it to get a real artist to do it. Yeah. No, I'll just keep honing my skills, trying to get better at making emotes. Yeah, 100%. It's a fucking Wraith. Alright. Well, good to know. Good to know. Give it a ring. Do I have a crucifix in there? I think I did. And escape the ghost during a hunt. Okay, easy peasy. Don't really need that. Let's go get a smudge stick. You know what? Let's grab 2 smudge sticks. Come on. Thank you. Way too long to catch up. Could be a ring wraith. Only if it, only if the Nazgul come. But anyway. It's EMF 5 again. I need to turn off the lights in here so I can get my sanity to drop. I never did find what the evidence types, the evidence was. Oh, not evidence, but the cursed object. Cassie, I need your expertise. I could not figure out what the evidence, or the, I keep saying that, cursed object was. I know the summoning circle is not there. Voodoo doll's not here. What am I missing? The mirror spawns in here, if I recall, on the table. It's like one thing of one evidence type that I always forget. I can never remember where the fuck it spawns at. Did I leave this light on? Yes, I did. Maybe it's over here. Countess, I don't know where it is. Mirror would be under one of the hallway benches. Interesting. Oh, it is the mirror. Neat. I did not know it spawned there. That is a very interesting place for it to just randomly be. I'm kind of sad that the cursed objects just spawn at the front now in these larger maps. I understand why they do, because everybody kept complaining that they couldn't find them, but, like, I don't know. Every time they make it easier, like, easier on everybody, I just kind of go, eh. What I think I'm going to do is this. Boop. Do 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 do. Just to speed this up a little bit. Sanity should be low enough now. What do you think? Should be plenty low? Probably. Still often have people complain that they can't find them because I hide them. I don't blame you. Like, there are some people I'll play with, like, because I very rarely, I used to do, like multiplayer matches, just, like, with random people all the time. And now, everybody, like, charges immediately for the cursed object, just so they control people. Like, it feels like. And it's just a little disheartening. And there's even a couple of people that I play with, like, every now and then, like, semi-regularly, that will also immediately go for certain cursed objects. And I'm just like, guys, let me figure out what the fucking ghost is. We're on Nightmare. New players can't be trusted. It's not even new players. Like, a lot of times it's people who've played the game enough where they're kind of familiar with it. And the biggest thing is now they're just trying to fuck with people. And it's really frustrating. We have ourselves a wraith. Hello. Hello, ghosty. I'm in here if you want me. Players who ask the Ouija board on small maps also can't be trusted. Agreed. Hello? Did you go upstairs? Hey. 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 Hello? Hey. Come on. What you doing? You're in the wrong room. I swear the ghost can't hear anything. Alright, fine. EMF 5 again. Anytime, I don't know how many times I've had people just use the Ouija board immediately, and I'm like, guys, you don't need the Ouija board. On a small map, you're going to be able to find everything. If you find the Ouija board on this map, yeah, go ahead, find out where the fucking bone is, but immediately take a pill afterwards. Ugh. Not a fan, thanks. You can go away now. I love good headsets. Like, just listening to the ghost walk around me is so much fun. He just wants a neck hug. Basically, a baby neck hug. Oh, are you scared, son? Just not scared so much as paranoid that I'm going to die again for the second time this stream. It's done. Okay, time to go. I feel like that was a very fast hunt. Like, exceptionally fast. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't want to lose all my stuff again. Like, I mean, I have like $15,000, but, you know, it's nice keeping most of it. Oh, it tried to hunt, and it hit the crucifix. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the crucifix is completely eaten up by the looks of it. Okay, time to go. All right, let's get out of here. Not bad, not bad by myself. Should be a full game, shy of pictures.
Welcome back.
Awesome.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Level 1250. That was a 31-minute hunt, investigation. Wow. Okay. 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 Oh well. I have a few things I need to do, unfortunately. So I think I'm probably gonna hop off the stream for a little while. I might hang out here and talk with you guys for a bit.
I've got some jobs ready.
That sounds fun to me. I don't know about you guys. I think it sounds fun. But let's see. Boop. I'm gonna get my music started back up. This is one of the reasons I want a stream deck. So one of the reasons that I want a stream deck is so I can just hit a button and it would automatically start playing something that I want it to play. That would be amazing. Thank you. Oh, don't go, I'll miss you. Bye, Bloopster, love you too. I can sit here for a bit longer. I'm not in the biggest of hurries, but I don't want to be doing this all day because I do have to work tonight as well. No, he's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere for a minute, at least. Like, I can definitely sit here, chill with you guys, chat, see what you guys are up to. Has anybody been reading any good books? Like, anything interesting? Are you like me and you used to read, like, almost do nothing but read to the point where your grades started failing, like dipping because in high school because, you know, you read too much, and now as an adult you don't read at all, except on occasion? Don't be me, kids. Don't be me. Read. Reading is good for you, and it's fun. But anywho. What's up, guys? Last book I read was a ghostwriting book. Ghostwriting, interesting. The book that I am currently reading, whenever I remember to, is a book about with a bunch of Japanese myths and tales in it. It's very interesting. I love reading stuff like this. I find it quite fascinating, actually. But yeah, maybe it's just me. It might just be me. I could be wrong. But anywho, I have been thinking about getting like some more types of decorations in here, but as I mentioned earlier, we might be moving within the next couple of months, possibly. We're not 100% sure yet. We will see what happens. But if we don't end up moving, I was thinking about actually, you know, adding some type of decorations in here, which I would love to do. I would love to have some kind of decorations. I'm just hesitant to do it if, you know, I'm not even going to be in here for very long. But, yeah, one way or the other. I love lo-fi music. It's so relaxing. I like to work to it. I love working on my D&D games to it. It's amazing. I love you too, Soy. No frowny faces. Nothing but happy faces. All of the happy faces. I'm going to turn down my own audio, though, because that is a bit loud. No, I love you more. You probably do. I am quite adorable, though. Yes, anyway. But anywho. So, Countess, what else have you played? What on stream? What else have you perused upon the Twitch universe? I'm quite interested to learn, because I've only ever seen you play Phasmo, I think. you're handsome. Sure, I'll take the compliments. I am not going to complain about a bunch of compliments at all. I enjoy having my ego stoked. It's nice. It's fun. It's fun. Faz and Sandy Faz. I love the fact that you call it Sandy Faz. That makes me very happy. I was when I first got home from work. There's 3 people I watch on stream on occasion. They were playing a game together, and there was another game that came. I think like in early access. I think came out this year. But it's still in early access. But it was basically a ghost hunting game. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go look for EMF and like ghost writing, and I'm like, oh, so it's Phasmo, but it's a ripoff of Phasmo. And they're like, yeah, but this one's scarier, and there's different ghost like different things you have to do, and you actually have to exorcise the ghost. And I'm like, but it's Phasmo with a little bit more. Like, I don't. Sure. It's just another ripoff game of Phaz. I at least with the Sandy Phaz game, like I find that concept interesting with like exploring the old Egyptian temples. I find that very interesting. It was Ghost Exile, yeah. That game needs a lot of work. It probably does. Like I think it said it came out this year, and if it's early access, yeah, it's gonna need a ton of work. People probably just slap something together to try to get on the bandwagon that is Phasmo. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but like this almost feels like a blatant ripoff, just with like a slightly extra bit to it, like in terms of the Exorcist parts. But and the people who were playing, like I was chatting with them, and they're like, "Yeah, this game is actually scary. Phasmo's not scary." And I was like, "Is that just because we've played Phasmo for so long that we're used to everything that Phasmo has to offer?" Like it's possible. It's quite possible. Let me go ahead and open this. I don't need to listen to my own stream. Thank you very much. Go away. Here we go. But yes, it was definitely Ghost Exile. Like it might eventually be a good game potentially, but I'm not particularly interested in playing it considering I have this already. Oh, have you checked out Core Hunter? I have not. I have no idea what this is. I have not heard of this personally. It's not something I've perused. I don't. So typically okay, so I've been burned pretty badly on things like pre-orders. My least favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy 13. I went to the midnight release of that game. I bought the collector's edition with like the hardback strategy guide, and it is my least favorite game of all time. I hated that game. I hated it so much. And between that and a couple of other games that came out in like the preceding years, I've gotten to the point where I won't pre-order games anymore. Like, I just won't, because I don't want to be that disappointed. Like, I'm so happy I was not one of the people that fucking pre-ordered Cyberpunk, because I'd have been so frustrated, especially since I had a PlayStation 4. That's all I had at the time was a PS4, and it just would have sucked. Like, my best friend pre-ordered the game, and he's like, yeah, this game, it's not really playable at the moment. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad I didn't get on that bandwagon. Ouch, PC was finished. PC still had, or fine-ish, yeah. PC looked like it was playable at the very least. So I have not played Core Keeper. No, I haven't. I don't know anything about it. But yeah, I don't pre-order games. And I'm kind of the same way, even with like indie games a lot of times. Like maybe if I became like a big streamer somehow, which I'm not expecting to. I enjoy my simple and anonymity a little bit, and I mostly do this for fun, to be fair. I'm not going to complain about money, but I mostly do this for fun. And even a lot of indie games, I'll wait until like a YouTuber plays it, like I don't know, Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or somebody. Is able to complete the game at least. I still don't pre-order games beside board games. That's fair. Board games feel like they're going to be a lot more potentially finished. Typically the only things I pre-order is like D&D books. Like that's the only thing I pre-order most of the time. Horror Keeper looks like Stardew Valley, but plays like Terraria. Okay. I actually haven't played Terraria either. That is not something I've ever played. I know a little bit about Terraria, but I've just never played it. It's just not something I've ever moved toward, I guess. I have this problem with games where I have trouble getting myself to finish them. Like I had considered playing BioShock today because I was playing the first BioShock on the channel, but I haven't. I just didn't, and I'm afraid I'm not going to go back and try to finish it. I was enjoying myself. It's a game I love. Like, it's a great fucking game. It's not like, because I've played it before, it's not just like high on my priority list. Imagine 2D Minecraft with OD lore. It's odd lore. Odd lore as in how? Like, are we talking like Elden Ring odd or something like that? Or is it odd lore in a different way? Oh, it's odd. Okay, I'll have to take your word for it, Soy. Definitely take your word for it. Yeah, usually at this point, basically the only thing I pre-order is my D&D books, or slightly better than Minecraft's. Does Minecraft have lore other than like Minecraft story mode or like Minecraft dungeons? Yeah, like the only thing I pre-order is D&D stuff, because even if it's not the greatest of books in terms of like a guide for like playing the game, at the very least the books a lot of times help give me ideas for running my own D&D campaign. They might like spark imagination and whatnot. Don't know if I could call Minecraft stuff lore. Yeah, I feel like it's not really lore. I will say the first time I saw the ending text scroll, and I'm not going to give anything away, the ending text scroll of Minecraft, I was very intrigued by that. I didn't expect it. I didn't know it existed. I'd never looked into YouTube videos or anything for it. And I was very intrigued by it, and I thought it was a very nice touch. But it doesn't really have lore. Not really much in the way of lore. Oh, excuse me. Now I opened a D&D book, and now I'm just like, oh, look, D&D stuff. Let's look at it. But I've looked, Jesus, at the Dungeon Master Guide so many times. Talk about magic items for days, too. It's always fun. I love D&D stuff. D&D is so much fun. So much fun. It's all the fun. All the fun all the times. Anywho, I only rolled an 8 on my D20. That's kind of sad. So, Pluribus, you play D&D. I have a thought. So I have made a character that I can't really decide what I want to do necessarily for their backstory. And the only reason I bring it up is because in my Saturday game, my character died, my wizard. And Planescape Torment is my favorite. Planescape Torment is my favorite D&D game. I've never played Planescape. I want to. I just never have. I am most familiar with 5th edition. I've technically only been playing D&D regularly since January of 2018, and I played only like a couple of silly one-shots prior to that. I did, of course, play the original Baldur's Gate. Didn't beat it. Played a decent amount of it. I actually played it on stream for a little bit, back like early in my streaming career. So literally like what, 6 months ago. Um, and I also played D&D Online, so DDO, which is based off a 3.5 edition. And I really enjoyed both of them. Oh, also Neverwinter Nights, which is 2nd edition, of course. Wait, was Neverwinter Nights 2nd edition or 3rd edition? It was 2nd edition. No, because it doesn't use THAC0, so it would be 3rd edition. That's right. Anyway, but yeah, I have this character. They are a Warforged artificer, and I can't decide what I want their backstory necessarily to be. I have some basic requirements for it. First of all, they can't have just woken up and not know anything about the world. Personally for me, I've heard that story a lot, especially recently for some reason. And I'm just a little tired of it. I need something other than just, oh, I just woke up and like wandered into the city. Plus the party is currently in the Undermountain underneath Waterdeep on the Sword Coast of the Forgotten Realms. And I just want there to be an actual reason for my character to go there. So I'm going to say my character is at least over 100 years old, possibly like much older than that if I really wanted to. And my original thought was they were created by a goblin, because goblins on average tend to die of old age at like 60 years old. And I was thinking they were created by a goblin who is a tinkerer, like a master tinkerer. Specifically because the goblin wanted to extend their own life. And so they built the perfect creature to be able to do so. They even built in like their tinkerer's tools and whatnot into the creature's physique. Hence I'm an artificer who can use a lot of tools. So somehow in this process, I did make sure I grabbed at level 4 the Eldritch Adept feat and gave myself Devil Sight so I could see through magical darkness and see at 120 foot distance, because that I'm not going in the Underdark without dark vision. I already did it with my wizard. It was too much. But they gain sentience. Either it was because of the deal that they... Our current party's goal? That's a little hard. We have a reborn Gloomstalker Ranger. And if you're not familiar with it, reborn means that they died at some point and then came back partially undead. So very much a a Revenant in D&D that can do that. Very much similar to that. Her goal at the moment is she was paid to go into the Undermountain to retrieve a body. That's what she was paid to do, because she tends to wander the dark places of the world and help people retrieve bodies or find things that were lost down there. We don't know who paid her, and I guarantee you the player probably doesn't either. It's just because I know how she functions and I love her to death. And then we have a lore bard, human lore bard. I don't know what his goals are. I think he's just kind of traveling with the party at this point. The other 2 party members, it was originally 5, but it's down to 4 because 1 left. The other 2 party members was my wizard, a Gith Zerai chronomancy wizard. And we also had a Githyanki Eldritch Knight, which the Gith Zerai and Githyanki don't like each other. They haven't for thousands of years. And question about the race you're playing: are they mechanical or are they living being? So for the Warforged, it's a mix of mechanical and biological. It's like a mix in between. Probably mostly mechanical, since they were made by a tinkerer and were just given a soul, but like they bleed, I don't know, oil or some viscous liquid. Can they be shut off for a long period of time? No. No. I'm just going to play it with the mechanics and how they work in 5th edition, where my character doesn't have to sleep. They do have to go into a shutdown state for up to 6 hours, but they stay fully conscious during that time. But yeah, like my character gains sentience via the goblin, I was saying before, and then they have just been out in the world experiencing everything. They are going to be a what's the name of the subclass? I'll just look it up on D&D Beyond real quick, make it easy on myself. Artificer, battlesmith. They're going to be a battlesmith. So they're going to be good in front line. They're going to have a steel defender, like it's going to be a dog. It has to be a dog that travels around with them. And I was thinking, oh yeah, the dog is just a dog that my character stumbled upon at some point and decided, oh, this dog is dying. I'm going to turn it into a cyborg dog to save its life. And it's just basically able to live forever because of this. And I thought that would be fun. I thought that would be interesting. But in the previous campaign I did with this dungeon master, there were 2 Warforged. One of them died. One of them, their whereabouts are to be determined. And I was thinking maybe my character heard that there were other creatures like him in the city after all this time and decided to travel to the city. My friend did that. They slowly crafted and built a robot dog to travel with them. Sadly, they died before they could finish it. Oh no, that's sad. On the bright side with the new Artificer, and I say new, but it's been out, the official version's been out for a bit. I think since Eberron came out. On the bright side, you can heal it back to life, even if it dies. Just over like a certain amount of time, as long as you don't lose the parts, basically, or they don't get completely destroyed. But yeah, my character heard that there are 2 creatures like it in the city, went to the city, didn't find anything, and ended up just staying in the city and joining a guild. Because I'm trying to use one of the guilds that's in this thing that the DM uses. And eventually he will have heard from this gnome, who was a player character from the last game, that apparently one of the Warforged wandered into the Undermountain and hadn't been seen since. So my character, that's my character's motivation to go into the Undermountain, which I think is decent. Like, there's nothing wrong with that backstory at all. I just feel like there should be something else, I guess. Hi, Maddie. How are you? I hope you got some sleep. You were up very late last night. You are good? Good. You had better have gotten sleep, Maddie. A few hours, at least a few hours. That's good. That's good. At one point last night, I was like, maybe I should stop messaging Maddie so she'll go to sleep. But I was like, she's playing Satisfactory, so she'll never go to sleep. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's my idea for my new character, Pluribus. That's what I have, and I don't know. There's just something about it I'm just not as happy with. The Artificer that I want to play is a Halfling Armorer Artificer. Because you can have your own, like, Iron Man suit of armor. And that just sounds like fun, like a tiny person hopping out of it. It'd be great. That's what I meant by being shut off for a long time, because my immediate idea was to have you trapped in the Underdark, forced under by your master, or his goal of immortality, but died, and you were left in a distressed state, and the adventurers find your body, and you ask them for help in building it. That's giving you a reason to join the party. It's just an idea. Yeah, my character, there's a decent chance the party is going to get them, like my wizard, decent chance they're going to get him revived. But because of a spell that he fucked up a long time ago, I'm probably, we're going to say every time he dies, because it's the second time this campaign that he's died, every time he dies, the spell makes him older, because he's a 32-year-old person in an 84-year-old man's body. So, you know, eventually he's going to get too old to be able to travel anymore. Wizard or not. So that's our reasoning for being able to get him to stop running with the party. Umbrella Academy style. I've actually not watched it. I mark that. I watched the first episode a while back, and my wife wasn't too interested, and I thought it was okay, so we just never did finish watching it. Excuse me. But yeah, the idea is like if that wizard just decides not to run with the party anymore, then they're going to need somebody else. And my artificer will just be there to be like, hey, I'm looking for someone to go with me. I'm not spoiling anything. I haven't seen any. Just started watching Umbrella. It sounds like a fan fiction between Umbrella Academy and Twilight for some reason. Ugh. I also have another character that I was really interested in playing, which I was a lot more interested in playing at first. Because it was the first character I had the idea for, but then I changed my mind 15 fucking times. Which is what I do, which was a Fire Genasi Wildfire Druid. I love Druids. Druids are such a good class. They're so powerful. I love full spellcasters. The Wizard's my favorite class. And I thought the Wildfire Druid could be a lot of fun, especially with like the weird little backstory, because I love pulling actual like Forgotten Realms lore and just incorporating myself into it, because I just find that a lot of fun. DM just gave us our background for our new campaign for the summer. Ooh, I am curious. I would like to know the background so I can steal ideas. I mean, enrich myself in the story. Yes, that's what I meant. Well. Character level 1 is story opening as you have arrived at action. Are you playing the Orrery of the Wanderer? Because that's how the beginning of Orrery of the Wanderer, which is the module in the Acquisitions Incorporated book, starts. Could be. Guess what game I run on Wednesdays? Because that's exactly how that module starts. Ask them if it is Orrery of the Wanderer module that you guys are playing, because I'm pretty sure that's what that is, because that's exactly how it starts. Have fun. It's a ton of fun. Like, my players and we've been having like a ton of fun with it. I recommend it. If it is Orrery of the Wanderer, come in with a character as a recommendation, not a demand, obviously. Need to find a group to play with. I still ain't find nobody. Roll20, my guy. Roll20. Always roll20.net. Go to search for games. You can organize them by day and time. It's the best way to do it. At least for me, that's how I've always done it. I mean, it's not like physical D&D, like it's not actual physical tabletop, but it's a virtual tabletop, and it works. But for Orrery of the Wanderer, go in with a character that is business-minded, because a lot of the game... Do you know anything about Acquisitions Incorporated, just in general? You said it's what? Roll20... ROLL20.net. Roll20.net. Okay. So go to YouTube and look up Acquisitions Incorporated. There's a lot of games with Chris Perkins, one of the lead designers of 5th edition D&D, who runs games of Acquisitions Incorporated. Kind of fits for what I was going to do anyway. It's very business oriented. It's very, you're running a business type of game. And that's not spoiling anything. Necessarily, but I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to risk. I know too much. I've been running this game for like a year now. How long have I been running that game? Oh, that's a good question. Remember one of my players, when I asked her to join us, she's like, how long is this game going to last? And I was like, I mean, it's a module. It shouldn't last too long, right? Our session 0 was August 30th of 2021. So it is 10 months. And we're, I think, a little over halfway with the module, I think. But my games tend to, I tend to give my players a lot of downtime and whatnot, to where they can just kind of breathe in the world.
Under the stars.
Gonna hop out now and try to find something to cool down. Yes, go cool down, Countess. Please go cool down. It is good. Get rest. Get ice, water, ice, or ice cream if you can find it, or lemonade. Lemonade's great on a hot day. Bye. Come back and see me. This was fun. I like it when you're with me on my Phasmo streams. I really do. You tend to remember everything that I do. Anywho, guys, I think I am going to call it for the day, though. This has been a lot of fun. I thank you for letting me sit here and talk about D&D stuff for a while, because I really don't get to talk to people about D&D stuff too often. That aren't like one of my players. Original idea was going to do a dwarf who lives in the mountains and had to come down to the human realms for supplies. Took out a loan to pay back supplies from my village. Buy supplies raided before I could make it back to the shop. Now I have to pay off a large debt. Ask the dungeon master if the loan was borrowed from Acquisitions Incorporated, because that could be a fun in. He may not allow it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who your dungeon master is or what plans he has going forward. But ask him if the loan could be from Acquisitions Incorporated, because that could be a ton of fun. And if he doesn't, it doesn't really hurt anything, to be honest. Like, it definitely does not hurt anything if Acquisitions Incorporated is not who you took the loan from. But yeah, that works. What class are you playing, out of curiosity? Out of curiosity. Artificer. Yay! Ooh, what subclass are you going with? When you hit level 3, obviously. Battlesmith, Armor, Alchemist, or Artillerist. Your first ever. I will tell you, when you hit level 2, so you don't know yet, that's fair. Alchemist mechanically tends to be the weakest. Battlesmith tends to be the strongest. But Battlesmith is also, you're going to get up into melee probably. And you get a pet dog. You don't have to be melee. You could technically be ranged with that, but a lot of times it's melee. The Artillerist is like, you just sit back and just fire everything, and it's great. The Armor, you can either do stealthy, long range, lightning blasts out of your fists, or you can walk up and punch things. Both are really cool. And just Armor is really cool because you can become basically Iron Man, and I love it. But really stop and look at, especially once you hit level 2, stop and look at the different things you get for Artificer, because there's a lot. I feel like Artificer is probably the hardest class to build. It's not like you can't really screw it up, but if you really want, if you're like me and you really go for specific themes when you play classes, there's a lot of moving parts. Let's see what my DM already has for books within Fantasy Grounds. Ooh, that's a good idea. I've never used Fantasy Grounds. I've only used Roll20. I'm not against it by any means. I just haven't. I think I'd probably have to be invited to a game to use Fantasy Grounds. That would be the biggest thing. I've put so much effort. I put literally years of effort into Roll20 at this point, so it would be hard for me to turn away from it. Kind of resources and shortcuts. It probably does. It might run better than Roll20 does. Roll20 can be. It used to be a pain. Ever since I upgraded my RAM and I have better internet running to my computer, it's not been an issue. It's been kind of nice. But Anywho, I think I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for hanging out with me, Corvus. This is fun. So I like to see what's already programmed in. Yeah, I don't blame you. Is he... Another question, rather than doing the programming myself. Question. Is he allowing you all to use D&D Beyond? Like, for character sheets and whatnot, or at least like character creation? D&D Beyond has been a lifesaver for me. Oh my god. Not having to take forever to create characters has been so good. Ugh. Not really, because character sheets and they're very different. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. As a quick upgrade system. I don't know anything about Fantasy Grounds, so maybe. Yeah, sure. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you talking to me. Drag and Drop class does everything for you. That's interesting. It does sound like it. Roll20 needs to get certain things caught up. They really do. Anyway, I love you all very much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.